So many people think that they need confidence before taking action. But often you earn confidence as a result of the action taken itself. And waiting to feel ready, I've been there, I'm sure you've been there as well. It can keep you stuck for months, even years. So, why do people procrastinate and stay stuck? One reason is over processing the past, ruminating over past incidents, um, and not actually taking action to move forwards in life. Another reason people stay stuck is that they try to think their way into absolute certainty before taking decisive action. Some people want total guarantees before stepping into the unknown because it's scary to step into uncertainty. You might be wanting guarantee that a particular piece of action is going to pay off for you. There's no chance that it might not. Another common reason that people stay stuck is that they mistake discomfort for danger. You're aware that it's going to be scary to step into the unknown, to test yourself, to really put yourself on the line and be brave. And because you're aware of the discomfort you're going to feel, there's a hesitancy about putting yourself into that space. Something that my mentor taught me, which really helped me out, a few nice phrases. It's time to get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. It's time to not be afraid to feel afraid. So, reflection for sure can be useful at times. I'm not saying there's not a place for processing the past, reflecting, refining your strategy in particular areas of life. But too much reflection can become avoidance. So, confidence is built through evidence. You need to actually earn the proof that you're capable of achieving success in different areas of life. For example, social confidence. I started and carried that conversation. Maybe it's job confidence. I passed that interview. I showed up well to that interview. I consistently went to the gym and trained. Wow, I've got really, really good discipline. I asked somebody out that I wanted to without certainty. I handled rejection. I kept on going. I dealt with a situation that wasn't planned where I had to improvise. So you need to collect that proof from real world action taking, and that's the scaffold that confidence is built on. You can think of it a little bit like building a jigsaw. So a jigsaw is built of many different pieces. And if you just have one piece or two pieces, the pieces are the evidence that you collect. I held that conversation. I showed up well in this situation. So just one or two pieces, you can't quite see the full picture yet, but there's a bit of a picture emerging. As you fill in more of that jigsaw, you collect more proof that you can move forwards in these areas. The picture starts to become clearer that you're a capable and successful person. and you keep on going until the picture's complete and super, super clear and undeniable. Your brain believes evidence much more strongly than positive thinking. I like positive thinking. I think I'm an upbeat person. Being optimistic and realistic at the same time is great. But your mind is going to believe the evidence a lot more strongly than the positive thinking alone. And what happens when you're on this confidence building journey? You're taking action and doing things right. It actually transforms who you are, it transforms your identity. So if you're someone that builds a lifestyle of avoidance, not taking action in the areas of life where you actually want to grow, holding yourself back, procrastinating, not moving forwards, you might start to think, oh my God, I'm a hesitant person that doesn't take action. But if you was to flip that, and you was someone that calmly took grounded, sensible action on a consistent basis, you're going to then start to see yourself as a grounded action taker. And imagine if it was somebody else, someone else we're thinking about, not yourself, and this person consistently took calm, positive action from the right place in a particular area of life, just kept on growing, kept on evolving, kept on moving forwards. Would you trust in the success of this person? If the answer is yes, then by becoming this person for yourself, you're going to develop that exact same trust in yourself, that exact same belief and confidence in who you are and how you show up in the world. And something that I've learned from my personal journey, overcoming huge amounts of social anxiety, and also being a coach and helping out lots of other people build confidence in different areas of life, is that people really can change. People can completely transform. So at the core value, I think everyone's equal, but then there is different skills and value that you might have in different situations, like career, health and fitness, social skills. You can improve at all of these things and just keep on improving. So you can change how you show up in the world. Without a doubt, if you put the work in the right way, you're on a good path. So shifting your identity by seeing yourself change is really, really powerful. Couple of practical things. So with social confidence, you could try and say hi to a new person, have a conversation in a situation where you wouldn't normally do so. Genuinely stepping into the unknown to prove to yourself that you can handle that situation. And we're not talking about overdoing it, facing fear 24/7, but at least sprinkling in fear facing into your general overall lifestyle. Maybe asking someone out who you genuinely like, but you're not sure of what the answer is going to be. Whatever happens, you can handle it, you can move on, it's not going to destroy you. If you think, will I ever be good enough at this particular thing, why not take some positive action and focus on moving forwards in that area regardless? If you want to grow in business, why not post some content on social media when the branding isn't perfect? Do it from your phone rather than professional camera. Taking action when things aren't perfect, when you don't have certainty, because you're going to get the confidence. And with the confidence, it's so much easier to keep on going in that journey. And what I would encourage is to pick an action that you know yourself that you've been delaying and procrastinating, something that's going to move you forwards in an area of life, something that the old you would just avoid endlessly, put it to the bottom of the list and just never get around to doing it. Take that action and commit to doing it in the next 24 hours, regardless of whether you feel ready or not ready. And this is going to start to build your new identity, something that the new you does. You could potentially be one uncomfortable action away from the next level of confidence. What's the worst case scenario? You take an action, that particular action doesn't work out. You would learn from that experience. You would learn to handle, when things don't work out. You develop resilience. There may be a really important lesson you can gain. That's a experience in life. That's feedback. There's something I can learn to refine my approach. Based on this action taken, I've gained some useful data, some useful information. So by taking action, you're going to move forwards. Procrastinating is going to keep you stuck. If you're looking to read my blog, come to some of my events, virtual ones coming round the corner, not procrastinating. I have my camera, I have a cool little mic here, all the gear, getting some software working. So there is action taking going on there. If you want to come to the virtual events, all the in-person events in Birmingham, maybe you want to try your taster confidence coaching session, where I can help you move forwards in any area of life of your choosing through the conversation. You're welcome to check out my website, and I've put a link to it in the description below this video. If you're new to my channel watching this video and you like the content, feel free to subscribe, like the video, post any comments in the chat below. Until next time, have a great rest of your day.